Hello everyone, welcome back again to my channel. So my people, a lot of things have been happening recently. In fact, a lot of shocking news. It has been shocking everyone sincerely. The first one was how Canada actually denied the Chief of Defense Staff visa. This has been on the lips of a lot of Nigerians. Nigerians are angered for the fact that the Canadian government denied the Chief of Defense Staff visa, and this one now is the latest update of how the USAID has been the one funding Boko Haram, Taliban and other terrorist groups allegedly. And after that news broke out, another breaking news, as you can see on the screen, was how the Boko Haram terrorists attacked Nigeria army base and Kpai 3 soldiers. My people, a lot of things done this shele, and trust me to always bring it on your table. There's a particular clip I want to show you guys. I want you guys to listen to it attentively because a lot of things were spilled in this particular clip. Let's watch this.
You know what's going on in the country. First is the incident of the funding of USAID, the funding by USAID or USAID, as would call it. So today, it was revealed today. In fact, what's his name? David Hundeyin has been following up stories and alleging to how the Western world, especially the United States, may have been responsible for the underdevelopment of Africa and the troubles in some parts of the world. And this investigation almost was proven today to be about true, with the revelation by a U.S. Congressman, one Scott Perry, we can come out, can talk, say, as they investigate the bad things for Elon Musk office through the Office of Good Governance and Efficiency. Did they investigate the things, the way they carry government money do? Now they come find and say the U.S. government under the administration of Barack Obama, Joe Biden, be they spend money to the tune of over $690 million, where they use every year. $690 million every year, where did they use fund Boko Haram, ISIS, and other terrorist organizations? Marisa Darlington, allow me to put mouth for this matter.
Yeah, precious.
Yes, sir.
I am not surprised.
Why, sir?
You know, the colonial masters are not done with Africa yet.
Oh, wow.
They are not done with Africa because of the type of leaders we have. They are now enslaving us through our leaders. They choose those who can play ball with them and then do business with them to the detriment of Africans or Nigerians and the economy. This thing they are telling you now, please, can you mention any other Western country where they are playing this game? It can't happen. It's always in Africa because you need aid. You need aid for everything. You need aid for malaria. You need aid for typhoid. You need aid to even eat food. You need aid to conduct election. You need aid for everything. So you think the man that is paying you this, giving you this money, he will not dictate the tune. He will dictate the tune, no. So that's why when they give you all these days, some of us who have insight will tell you this doesn't come.
So you feel now because of the aids they wanted to give us, now make this kind of thing they happen?
Of course.
How?
I just ask you here, can they do it in China? Can they do it in India? So you have become a weak government. Your economy, your government, they are weak. And so somebody is lashing on it. Yes, if we have a strong economy and a good leadership, they won't even come close. They won't come close. I said, mention any other Western country where this US is doing this thing. They can't go there. It's not possible.
So Barrister Darlington, this is a very, very serious matter because whether we like them or not, this thing gets implications. You understand?
Of course.
In fact, make we just quickly go play a video of where the U.S. Congressman talk the thing, make you understand exactly what's in talk, and then we'll go back to speaking about the implication of this matter because it would be very important. Make we understand and get a perspective to the conversation. Make country people also see and see the video and watch them by themselves so that they will make their own decision. So let's see if I can get that video. Is it playing? Yes.
Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan, terrorist training camps. That's what it's funding. If you think that the program under Operation Enduring Sentinel entitled Women's Scholarship Endowment, which receives $60 million annually, or the Young Women Lead, which gets about $5 million annually, is going to women who, by the way, if you read the Inspector General's report, is telling you that the Taliban does not allow women to speak in public. Yet somehow you're believing, and American people are supposed to believe, that this money is going for the betterment of the women in Afghanistan. It is not. You are funding terrorism, and it's coming through USAID. And it's not just Afghanistan, because Pakistan's right next door. USAID spent $840 million in the last 20 years on Pakistan's education-related program. It includes $136 million to build 120 schools, of which there is zero evidence that any of them were built. Why would there be any evidence? The Inspector General can't get in to see them. But you know what? We doubled down and spent $20 million from USAID to create educational television programs for children unable to attend the physical school. Yeah, they can't attend it because it doesn't exist. You paid for it. Somebody else got the money. You are paying for terrorism. This has got to end. I yield, Mr. Chairman. Who gets some of that money? Does that name ring a bell to anybody in the room? Because your money, $697 million annually, plus the shipments of cash funds madrasas, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISIS Khorasan.
Especially in the aspect of the sponsorship of Boko Haram, we know the ravages. And understand they say Barack Obama, a black president, to come support this kind of thing against his own black people.
My dear, when it comes to country's interests, anything can be taken down, just for the sake of your country's interest. Remember when they entered Pakistan to take down Osama bin Laden?
Yes. I never even talk of Syria here now.
Good. They broke all international law. America broke it just to get this man. It's like an invasion. They invaded Pakistan. And so when you have power, your might is right. In international diplomacy, might is right. If you have that, power, you can get away with so many things and nothing will happen. That's the truth. So I wasn't surprised when this thing came up, because over the years, there have been, series of revelations about how America is funding terrorism all over the world.
So by that
they used Osama bin Laden when they were fighting. What's it called now? When they were fighting in Afghanistan.
Okay. Saddam Hussein and all those cases.
They were the ones that raised them, and when they are done, they now decimated them. So that's what they do, America. That's what they do. They were the one that raised Saddam Hussein when they were fighting.
But in a recent interview, they asked the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, about why he thinks terrorism persists for inside Nigeria. 10 to 15 years now, we've done this trouble to fight terrorism. And within these years, security don't talk about budgets for inside the country. But this thing no one stop. If they wouldn't answer the Al Jazeera presenter, we tell her, and maybe go here within answer the Jazeera presenter, because it's very, very important. He tells the Jazeera presenter something we get to do with international funding. And they come like, say, this thing will happen now. Don't confirm that's when we talk. Maybe could it be the reason why Nigeria is helpless in the fight of terrorism? Let's get to see that video.
So I wonder in your mind whether any of this may have strengthened your enemy. We've talked about a period of 15 long years here. We've talked about playing an almighty game of catch-up. But in the meantime, we've seen Boko Haram regroup. What is your answer to that? That you have in some way fed the insurgents?
The problem is that I think we've talked to the international community. Let's find out the funding. When they started surrendering, by the time we left, so as we speak, we have over 120,000 that have surrendered. Most of them, when you find them, they're coming with hard currencies. How did they get them? How are they funded? How did they get the training? How did they get the equipment?
What is your suspicion?
Well, maybe an international conspiracy. You don't know. Who knows? How are they be able to sustain themselves for 15 years? That is one question I think everybody should ask themselves. For Nigeria to be able to hold them, and you go to Nigeria, everything seems to be working well.
You must have an idea. I mean, let's not talk about international conspiracy theories. Let's give some hard facts.
Well, I just leave it at that. I'm sure they know, and I'm sure everybody knows that these are the challenges we're facing that needs to be addressed. So the UN need to come in to ensure that, because we need to trace the funding. How are they sustaining themselves for 15 years?
What does the UN coming in mean? What does that look like?
Track the funding. It's international flow. We don't have control over that.
So I wonder in your mind whether any of this may have strengthened your enemy. We've talked about a period of 15 long years here. We've talked about playing an almighty game of catch-up. But in the meantime, we've seen Boko Haram regroup.
Here we see General Christopher Musa talk based on that video we will play, and that's interview we get with Al Jazeera. And then we also hear within the House of Reps, the Congressman for the US talk, when named Scott Perry. So what thing you get to talk about this matter?
Pressure, when the country is weak, all manner of people will be trampling on their rights.
So if it's not because Nigeria is weak.
If Nigeria not day weak, how can this type of thing be happening? And the whole chief of defense staff is aware, and they're not doing anything about it. Can one terrorist enter US? Even if it's possible, God. No, tell me.
Okay.
Even if it's sponsored by God, can one terrorist enter US and last 1 hour there? So that's what happens when you are weak. Some of them cannot even confront US with this revelation talk. People cannot talk.
Well,
I remember
somebody they beg Tinubu say make you no go talk. I just say for my
Bolaji Akinyi. He said make you no
just talk to Donald Trump, make no find trouble,
Good.
make you keep him on the low.
When one boy called Motalam wanted to bomb American Pan Am Airline. This is a
When they begin us when they carry perfume, setting this in the travel again.
Good. That boy was born and bred in America. He thought that he has a Nigerian parents, and for that reason, Obama concluded that the boy was a terrorist from Nigeria. He forgot that the boy was grown in America.
In America, in their country.
They wanted to come and bomb Nigeria. Obama was president until the federal government under Jonathan, I think, now sent a half-hour delegation to America to go and tell them that look, that boy is not from Nigeria. We were not born in Nigeria. He's one of you here. You know, he's one of you here. So why would you not say he's a Nigerian, this and that? When it is bad, it's Nigeria. When it's good, it's America. So that explanation helped to down the tension. If not, Obama was to bomb Nigeria.
So, but before we talk before that other life, so in case you want to catch up with the conversation and the videos, you can go watch the previous life. I'm sorry, and that's why I'm not leaving. I'm not deleting it. So why would they talk about the other life? Why a person like Obama would be responsible? Because now from your administration, this funding of Boko Haram, ISIS, Al Qaeda, and other terrorist organizations that. So why is this a person from Africa would support anything we go on do in one African brothers?
You have forgotten that this is a country's interest. In fact, a lot of things happened under Obama, including this immoral behavior and all that. Homosexuality. He brought it into America.
He brought?
Yes.
I think brought them.
He made it a state policy whereby it was endorsed and people started being ungodly. And that's what Donald Trump had come to reverse. That he want to take the American back to God.
So reversing it now with Donald Trump. People they talk say Donald Trump actually come to reverse him, or he just come to pay back because of say Biden administration indict him of corruption. No. So now what's making just come to expose everything where Democrats don't do before?
No, what is bad is bad. Like this ungodly behavior. When he said that we only have to gender male and female. I mean, is that not a good this thing? So what happened was that when Obama was in office, he wanted to impress the American public. Remember that it was in his first term that all this was going on. He wanted to impress the American people that look,
a black man can do a lot of things.
Even though he has a
black roots,
a linkage with Kenya, that his root is from Kenya, that is not for anybody except America. In fact, when he brought down Osama bin Laden in Pakistan, that was when American people accepted him fully because they all have a Muslim background. Obama, Osama.
So they say if you go feed to your people, and they say we believe say you really.
Yeah. So that was what Obama was doing to impress the American public that he doesn't have sentiment against any black man or whatever or Kenyans.
Okay, so by the time we just go straight to waiting to happen because of time to waiting to happen to the House of Representatives. This kind of expose way from Binance. You want land for this stuff?
Yes, I've not exhausted this. What the chief of army staff was saying. Precious. Sir? Now the Nigerian government is saying this that they cause for people with the dollars and foreign currency, and they don't know where it's coming. Please, does it take rocket science for you to trace where they get the money and who gave them the money? Is it not a collaboration with Nigerian officials that those money got into their hands? Is it not a collaboration with Nigerian officials? Because without internal collaboration, external aggression will not take place.
So whether international community they complicit or not, they get to do it.
Yes.
That's the rats where they have the one they
so when you have seen it, what are you doing as a person? Are you not the one trying to even validate what was going on by pampering terrorists? When you capture them, you rehabilitate them and all that. You are the one aiding and abetting this, and you are the one complaining. If you have been fronted with the terrorists and their parents see what is going on, they will cheer. They will say, no, this will become serious. So the way they're handling these guys, we can no longer sponsor them. It will end. Precious, it will end. But the Nigerian government is so weak that they can't even confront their enemy. You have seen all this, you have discovered it, but what are you doing? Nothing, because you are weak. You are weak. I told you that under Tinubu presidency, Nigeria is going to lose a lot. The blackmail will be so much that Tinubu will be helpless. There's nothing he can do. If you talk too much, FBI will release more serious documents about him. So you have to keep quiet and allow them to be doing whatever they're doing. That's what's going on. Ask yourself, why is it that under him, these things are coming out? Under him, all these revelations. Did you know about it before? It's because they have seen a weak man in government. That's why when Tinubu is saying this and that, my tax reform, you are just a local champion. In the international community, you have no say.
But he's talking about the international community. Thai Grand Gambaryan, the Binance executive, he can't talk a lot of things. So he indicts your NSA, your national security advisor, your friend, Nuhu Ribadu. Talk say, now Nuhu Ribadu bad character, now he make Biden no fit see Tinubu. When he go for that United Nations Congress, when he go. See, because he overshow himself. So say he don't come embarrass the country too much in front of the international community. So now he make Joe Biden no agree see Tinubu. So even when he go hire US lawyers to when he release, say they no agree answer because they look and say, this is Darlington. What think this one mean when this is a foreign person when they talk? Whenever enter the party talk about corruption, bribery and corruption, we even put as security agencies, our own FBI, aka DSS, make them complicit for bribery. What does this mean?
It means that even thank God that somebody have observed it. I told you that the way Rubadi talk is in fact is done diplomatic. He's not talking like a cultured government official of that height. The way he has been talking and handling issues, it is tainted with arrogance, impunity. Yes, he's not
like they go to hell when they Canada.
Exactly. All these things will tell you the character we are talking about here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this man was the first EFCC chairman, and he did a lot of work. All of a sudden, because they are joined APC, he has changed. Everything about him has changed. That is why it is always very important. Choose your friends. Because there's a friend you will be relating with, all of a sudden, the character of that person will now impact on you. You won't even know when you are taking part of the character of the friend you are moving with. That's why he said that if you tell me your friend, I'll tell you who you are. Since Rubadu joined APC, he has been talking and behaving anyhow. Look at how he brought out a very scandalous statement that the military and police are selling arms to terrorists. The arms and ammunition bought for them, they are selling it to terrorists. A very big scandal. That thing finished the military. So if you are doing this, then what is the impression now that you want this thing to end? And the same man came out after this Canadian thing happened, that they are fighting, they are doing this, they are a strong country. We need to review that. Look at contradictory statements. You say that these people are selling arms they bought for them to terrorists. Does it mean that a man doing this one this thing?
So guys, una don hear wetin these people get to talk about this matter. I no go to talk put because some of the matter e get as e be. E weak me, my people, and no go even lie for una. So guys, una don hear wetin dey shele. For Nigeria, a lot of things dey underground wey people no know. You know, say I go need pause this video here, end this video here, because the video don dey too long. You know, say I'm not dey too like too long video. But if you want, make I bring the part 2, make you also let me know for the comment section. I go do well to bring another part, so na go hear everything wey dem talk. I don't give credit to the source. If you want go watch the full video for them, you fit still check am, search am, watch am for them. We don't come to the end of this video. Make una feel free to share on our own thoughts for the comment section. This one shocked me, my people, and no go lie. Don't forget to subscribe, like my video, help me share the video so a lot of people go hear within this shele for Naija currently. And my people, I could definitely sooner for my next video. Bye for now.